quick, sparks me to jazz desire. Leaves pulse with raw beat, rhythm fuels my stride. They hunt vein stacks, I soar on fumes that guide. Flash of dawn's edge fires me free to Rasta spree. Irie blaze pops, no chains cling, whiff lifts my wing. Clamor fades, I sail bold, scent holds jazz bold. Breaths kick, I fly, in his light I thrive. Vines gleam in warm glow, zest puff wakes my core. Woods hum a fierce vibe, giddy rush I adore. They grab dry scraps, I glide on smoke, sweet call. Dawn flares just spark, swoon and lift won't fall. Flash of dawn's edge fires me free to Rasta spree. Irie blaze pops, no chains cling, whiff lifts my wing. Clamor fades, I sail bold, scent holds jazz gold. Breaths kick, I fly, in his light I thrive. So I jam on jazz dawn, haze burns their scorn. Steeped in spark I shine, in his glow divine. Rises from crashing waves, a rainbow arcs where waters roar. A swirl of spiced vapor spins, lifting me to a sacred lore. I perch where the cliffs beat strong, their rhythm pulsing in my blood. They scrap for fleeting toys, I dive where heady fumes flood. Surge of jazz ball sets me free, past the grind to a Rasta glee. Irie blaze leaps, no ropes to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. The clamor cracks as I take flight, wrapped in a scent that burns so bright. Each whiff a thrill, I'm swept to soar, crowned in a vibe that shakes the core. Vines cling tight to rugged stone, a gust of nectar sparks my soul. A rhythm thunders through the spray, a giddy rush that makes me whole. They pile their worthless stacks, I glide where smoky trails ignite. The hush ignites with holy chants, a swooning wave of jazz on light. Surge of jazz fall sets me free, past the grind to a Rasta glee. Irie blaze leaps, no ropes to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. The clamor cracks as I take flight, wrapped in a scent that burns so bright. Each whiff a thrill, I'm swept to soar, crowned in a vibe that shakes the core. So I dance where jazz waters thicket bends with life, a waft of nectar stirs the breeze, a murmur thrums below, an intoxicating tease that freeze. They hoard their fleeting gleam, I glide where plumes of allure twist. The hush ignites my veins, a fragrant spell I can't resist. Threads of the drift pull me aloft, beyond the fray to a realm so soft. Delight cascades, no ties to snare, reeling in a fog that's rare. The uproar fades as I sail wide, steeped in a horror that turns the tide. Each gust a charm, I'm swept in glee, drowned in a thrill that sets me free. A sigh enchants my stride, unmoored from their shallow scheme. Threads of the drift pull me aloft, beyond the fray to a realm so soft. Delight cascades, no ties to snare, reeling in a fog that's rare. The uproar fades as I sail wide, steeped in a horror that turns the tide. Each gust a charm, I'm swept in glee, drowned in a thrill that sets me free. Dust swirls on the red road, sunrise paints a fiery streak. A wisp of tangy haze takes hold, lifting me to a mystic peak. I stride where the path hums free, its rhythm buzzing in my stride. The grab for lifeless loot I soar, where heady fumes provide. Pulse of Josh trail fires my soul, past the clutter to a Rasta goal. Irie rush leaps, no knots to tie, lost in a whiff that hits the sky. The noise collapses as I break free, wrapped in a scent that carries me. Each breath a jolt, I'm set to vibe, ground in a buzz where hearts revive. Palms lean over the clay track, a puff of zest ignites my spark. A beat rolls bold beneath the dawn, a giddy lift through morning's arc. They hoard their fading scraps, I glide where smoky coils inspire. The air ignites with sacred zest, a swooning flame of Jah's desire. Pulse of Jah's trail fires my soul, past the clutter to a Rasta goal. Irie rush leaps, no knots to tie, lost in a whiff that hits the sky. The noise collapses as I break free, wrapped in a scent that carries me. Each breath a jolt, I'm set to vibe, ground in a buzz where hearts revive, revive. So I jam where Jah's path wins, letting the pulse outrun their binds. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his dawn where I'm meant to be. So I jam where Jah's path wins, letting the pulse outrun their binds. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free. Under his dawn, where I'm meant to be.
Shadow, a cool hush fills the cavern's core. A swirl of rich vapor climbs, reeling me to a mystic lore. I pace where the stone resounds, its echo pulsing through my frame. They claw for empty spoils, I drift where heady whiffs inflame. The hollow lift me free, past the grind to eternity. Joy runs wild, no chains to fight, lost in a mist that burns so bright. The cloud fades as I ascend, wrapped in a scent that won't pretend. Each breath a surge, I'm set to soar, free in a calm I can't ignore. Damp, a puff of spice ignites the gloom. A thrum vibrates the deep, a giddy rush through cavern's womb. They stack their fleeting hoard, I glide where smoky trails entwine. The silence spins a sacred hum, a swooning balm that bends my spine. The hollow lift me free, past the grind to eternity. Joy runs wild, no chains to fight, lost in a mist that burns so bright. The cloud fades as I ascend, wrapped in a scent that won't pretend. Each breath a surge, I'm set to soar, free in a calm I can't ignore. So I sway where the hollow sings, letting the fumes unwind their strings. Steeped in a haze, I rise unbound, under a vault where peace is found.
Embers glowing strong, night wraps symposium. Soft haze curls up quick, lulls me to just sweet strum. Play hums a warm beat, rhythm soothes my heart. They chase dead stags, I glide on fumes that part. Warmth of Rasta heart lifts me free to just decree. The irie glow sways, no binds hold, with calms my soul. Noise fades, I drift near, sense just cheer. I'm blessed. Logs crackle in dim light, spice puff sparks my ease. Heart hums a gentle vibe, ships I sail on smoke soft trail. Hush sings jazz grace, dreamy lip won't fail. Warmth of Rasta heart lifts me free to Jah's decree. Irie glow sways, no binds hold, with calms my soul. Noise fades, I drift near, sense just cheer. Praise I rest, in his peace I'm blessed. I chill by just flame, haze frees my claim. In warmth I'm still, in his love I feel.
Flight sparking me to a holy trail. I climb where the cliffs resound, their riddims surging in my core. They kneel to Babylon's dull weight, I chase where sacred whiffs restore. Blaze of just peak sets me free, past the dark to eternity. Rasta fire roars, no cage to tame, lost in a mist that fuels the flame. The shadows break as I soar bright, wrapped in a scent that lifts my fight. Each puff a shout, I'm crowned in glee, irie with jazz infinity. Winds whip across the cracks, a blast of nectar floods my veins. Pulse ignites the mountains hard ahead, he call that breaks all chains. They scrabble for Babylon's coal dust, I dance where smoky coils ascend. The heights explode in vibrant praise, a swooning rush that Jah extends. The blaze of just peak sets me free, past the dark to eternity. Rasta fire roars, no cage to tame, lost in a mist that fuels the flame. The shadows break as I soar bright, wrapped in a scent that lifts my fight. Each puff a shout, I'm crowned in glee, irie with jazz infinity. So I vibe where jazz summit comes, letting the blaze consume their walls. Steep in the spark, I rise so bold, under a sky where joys unfold. So I vibe where jazz summit calms, letting the blaze consume their walls. Steeped in the spark, I rise so bold, under his sky where joys unfold.
Flames crackle place is near. A wisp of heady smoke takes wing, stirring me to a vibe sincere. I sway where the drum beats call, their rhythm pulsing through the crowd. They chase their lifeless horde, I drift where fragrant fumes enshroud. Glow of jazz fire lights my way, past the fray to a Rasta day. Irie warmth spreads, no chains to fight, lost in a whiff that feels so right. The clamor dims as I rise tall, wrapped in a scent where jazz love calls. Each breath a spark, I'm free to share, bound in a bliss that fills the air. Embers pop in the festive haze, a puff of spice ignites our cheer. A rhythm binds the circle tight, a giddy rush that draws us near. They cling to barren stacks, I glide where smoky oils unite. The night unfolds in sacred joy, swooning lift by jazz's own light. Glow of jazz fire lights my way, past the fray to a Rasta day. Irie warmth spreads, no chains to fight, lost in a whiff that feels so right. The clamor dims as I rise tall, wrapped in a scent where jazz love calls. Each breath a spark, I'm free to share, bound in a bliss that fills the air. So I jam where jazz flames soar, letting the glow outshine their lore. Steeped in the haze, I stand as one, under his stars where hearts are one. Jam where jazz flames soar, letting the glow outshine their lore. Steeped in the haze, I stand as one, under his stars where hearts are one.
Grasses ripple on the knob, a golden dust paints the open sweet. Oh, sweet. A curl of velvet smoke ascends, luring me to a vision deep. Vision deep. I stand where the earth beats true, its rhythm flowing through my bones. Oh. They chase their hollow piles, I glide where heady scents atone. Oh. Flame of jazz rise, sparks my soul, past the din to a Rasta gold. A Rasta gold. Irie vibes soar, no binds to break, lost in a whiff that makes me quake. That makes me quake. Glamour falls as I climb high, wrapped in a glow where spirits fly. Each breath a burst, I'm free to blaze, crowned in a rush of endless praise. Breezes dance across the plain. A puff of musk ignites my stride. Ignites my stride. A pulse thrums soft beneath the stars. A giddy wave I won't deny. I won't deny. They hoard their fading scraps. I drift where smoky trails unfold. Oh. The hush ignites with sacred fire. A swooning lift that jaw uphold. Oh. Flame of jaws rise, sparks my soul. Past the din to a Rasta gold. A Rasta gold. Irie vibes soar, no binds to break. Lost in a whiff that makes me quake. It makes me quake. The glamour falls as I climb high, wrapped in a glow where spirits fly. Each breath a burst, I'm free to blaze, crowned in a rush of endless praise. So I vibe where jaws winds blow, letting the flame outshine their show. Steeped in the haze, I stand so bold, under his stars where dreams take hold.
Pebbles gleam in river's bed. Moonlight weaves a dreamy glow. Soft haze curls up slow, pulls me where calm rivers flow. Sand hums a mellow beat, rhythm eases all my care. They seek dead stacks, I glide on fumes so rare. Vibe of moonlit drift lifts me light to Rasta night. Irie peace sways, no bind stay with melts my frame. Noise fades, I float wide, scent holds just tight. Breath's balm, I chill. In his calm, I'm still. Breeze skims the dry stream. Nectar's puff soothes my soul. Ooh. Stars sing a gentle hum. Giddy ease makes me whole. They grab dry scraps, I drift on smoke's archway. Quiet blooms, just grace, lulling lift I crave. Ooh, vibe of moonlit drift lifts me light to Rasta night. Irie peace ways, no bind stay with melts my frame. Noise fades, I float wide, scent holds just tight. Breath's balm, I chill. Is calm, I'm still. Oh, Flowers sway at dawn, a sea of the color sparks the breeze. A curl of lush vaporizes, reeling me to a joyful tea. I strike where the petals pulse, their rhythm humming in my soul. They chase a fleeting shine, I soar where heady fumes unroll. Glow of jazz meadow lifts me high, past the noise to a Rasta sky. Irie flames leave no ties to hold, lost in a whiff that's pure and bold. The clamor drops as I take wing, wrapped in a scent where praises sing. Each breath a spark, I'm set to fly, crowned in a rush that won't pass by. Blossoms nod in morning light, a puff of spice ignites my chest. A beat rolls through the open field, a giddy surge that feels the best. They grab for empty stacks, I glide where smoky trails ignite. The calm erupts in sacred vibes, a swooning lift to Jah's delight. Glow of Jah's meadow lifts me high, past the noise to a Rasta sky. Irie flames leave no ties to hold, lost in a whiff that's pure and bold. The clamor drops as I take wing, wrapped in a scent where praises sing. Each breath a spark, I'm set to fly, crowned in a rush that won't pass by. So I dance where just flowers bloom, letting the glow chase off the gloom. Wreath in the haze, I stand so free, under his light I'm meant to be. Chasing gold, but Jah fulfill my need. Concrete jungle try to blind my sight, but I man walk by faith, not by might. Material chains them I try to bind, Rasta see through, free up the mind. Babylon system a house of lies, truth and love, Jah kingdom rise, rise above. Oh, rise above, with Jah spirit, pure Rasta man love, no more both. The shadows of dust in a Zion we trust. Yes, we must rise above. Oh, rise above. Material fade, but Jah reign above. Break the spell, let the soul be free. Rasta live for eternity. Them sell your dreams of power and fame, but all it brings is sorrow and shame. Big car, big house, a fleeting show. None of that follow where the spirit go. I and I chant down the wicked decree. Roots run deep like the old fig tree. Lion of Judah roar in my chest. Material world fail every test. Rise above, oh rise above. With Jah spirit, pure Rasta man love, no more bow. To the shadows of dust in a Zion we trust. Yes, we must rise above. Rise above. Material fade, but Jah reign above. Break the spell, let the soul be free. Rasta live for eternity. Fire burn the vanity, burn the pride. Jah light shine where the truth reside. No dollar bill can save your soul. Rasta road lead to a higher goal. One love, one heart, one aim, one call. Babylon crumble, watch it fall. Rise above, oh rise above. It just spirit, pure Rasta man love, no more bow. Through the shadows of dust in a Zion we trust. Yes, we must rise above.
the green. A puff of silken haze ascends, pulling me to a vivid scene. I tread where the ferns beat low, their rhythm coursing through my frame. They grab for fading spoils, I sail where heady fumes proclaim. Rush of jazz canopies sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The clamor melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home. Moss clings soft to ancient bark, a swirl of spice ignites my soul. A pulse hums deep within the shade, a giddy spark that makes me whole. They hoard their brittle wares, I glide where smoky trails take flight. The hush erupts in sacred chants, a swooning blaze through jazz on light. Rush of jazz canopies sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The clamor melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home. Outshine their call, steeped in the haze I stand so free, under his green eternity. Rush of jazz canopies sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The clamor melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home.
Woke up in the morning, sun kissing my face, sweet scent in the air, lift me to a higher place. Clouds of holy fire swirling round my mind, Jah light in my soul, leave the shadows behind. Babylon whisper, come chase the gold, but the chains of their lies can't hold my soul. I meditate deep where the river flows, truth in the breeze where the realness grows. Rise in the smoke, let the spirit fly, chant down the illusion, reach for the sky. Freedom in my heart, Jah love so high, no Babylon dream gonna make I cry. Of the ancients beating through the land, roots running deep, I take my stand. The fragrance of Zion sways my core, drown out the noise of their greedy war. Babylon built towers, block out the sun, but I walk with the Most High, I now run. In stillness I find what the wise man knows, peace in the haze where the spirit grows. Rise in the smoke, let the spirit fly, chant down illusion, reach for the sky. Freedom in my heart, Jah love so high, no Babylon dream gonna make I cry. Oh, cry. So light up your soul, let the vision gleam. Live for the truth, not the world's false dream. In the rhythm of life, I stay free. God bless the journey eternally.
Of luscious smoke unfolds, guiding me to jazz expands. I sit where the waters hum, their rhythm vibing through my soul. They bow to Babylon's false glow. I drift where heady fumes console. Vapors of Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a haze that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore. Willows sway in the night's embrace, a gust of balm ignites my breath. A pulse runs deep beneath the stream, a giddy rush that conquers death. They hoard the dross Babylon weaves, I glide where smoky strands ignite. The stillness sings of Jah's own grace, a swooning lift through sacred light. Vapors of Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a whiff that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore. So I rest where Jah's rivers wind, letting the vapors free my mind. Reaped in the flow, I stand so true, under his stars I'm born anew. Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a haze that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore.
Morning dew on the earth, Jah voice in the breeze. A whiff of sweet freedom put my mind at ease. The embers glow soft, lighting up my way. No chains of the city gonna steal my day. Babylon shout, bow to the crown. But I rise with the wind, I not back down. In the stillness I sit where the truth unfurls. Far from the glitter of their hollow world. Chant over the flames, let the spirit soar. Break down the walls of Babylon's door. Higher than the lies, Jah love restore. Free in the rhythm forevermore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The roots of the cedar reaching to the sky. Sacred aroma lift my soul so high. The drum beat call from the days of old. Warmth in my heart, no fear to hold. Babylon tempt with a fleeting shine, but I walk the path where the stars align. Meditate deep where
breeze. Mist of night sands lifts me clear to a Rasta sphere. Irie calm blooms, no ties hold. Whiff sparks my soul. Noise drops low, I glide far. Scent where truths are. Breaths a lift, I'm free in just serenity. Puff wakes my heart. Stars pulse a gentle vibe. Giddy rush to play my part. They clutch dead scraps. I sail on smoke that lights my way. Stillness sings just grace. Swooning ease in night's array. Mist of night sands lifts me clear to a Rasta sphere. Irie calm blooms, no ties hold. Whiff sparks my soul. Noise drops low, I glide far. Scent where truths are. Breaths a lift, I'm free in just serenity. So I chill on just dunes. Haze breaks their tunes. Steeped in calm I stand in a starlit land. Drops low, I glide far. Scent where truths are. Breaths a lift, I'm free in just serenity. So I chill on just dunes. Haze breaks their tunes. Steeped in calm I stand in a starlit land.
Midnight hymn, stars flicker through a velvet dome. A shroud of spiced haze sweeps in, stirring me to a realm unknown. I tread where echoes pulse alive, their cadence flowing through my skin. They hoard their fleeting stacks I ride, where giddy fumes begin. Waft of the beyond lifts me clear, past the strife to a sphere so near. Joy erupts, no shackles grip, spinning in a mist that makes me slip. The roar retreats as I glide high, drenched in a whiff that won't comply. Each draw a gate, I'm cast away, lost in a bliss that holds my sway. Winds carve trails through the dark. A puff of balm ignites my lungs. A beat resounds from unseen depths. A heady chant on silent tongues. They cling to piles that rot and fade. I soar where scented coils unwind. The calm unfurls a tender glow. A swooning tide that frees my mind. Waft of the beyond lifts me clear, past the strife to a sphere so near. Joy erupts, no shackles grip, spinning in a mist that makes me slip. The roar retreats as I glide high, drenched in a whiff that won't comply. Each draw a gate,
Sweet haze drifts up fast, pulls me to just flow. Soil hums a calm beat, rhythm soothes my mind. They chase dull stacks, I glide on fumes so kind. Sway of stream, shade lifts me free to Rasta glee. Irie calm flow, no binds hold, which sparks my soul. Noise drops, I drift far, sense just start. Breaths ease, I chill, in his peace I fill. Sprigs bend in light breeze, spice puff wakes my core. Brook sings a soft vibe, giddy ease I adore. They grab dead scraps, I sail on smoke's embrace. Hush blooms jaws light, lulling lift I trace. Sway of stream, shade lifts me free to Rasta glee. Irie calm flows, no binds hold, which sparks my soul. Noise drops, I drift far, sense just start. Breath sees, I chill, in his peace I fill. Just dream, haze frees my dream. In shade I'm light, in his calm delight. Waves crash soft at dusk, a crimson sky melts into sand. A wisp of velvet fumes takes wing, guiding me to a higher land. I stroll where the tides keep time, their pulse alive within my chest. They hunt for hollow gains, I rise where giddy sense attest. Spark of just shore lights my way, past the din to a brighter day. Rasta joy burns, no bounds to break, lost in a haze that makes me shake. The chatter falls as I climb free, steeped in a whiff that sets my glee. Each breath ablaze, I'm swept to soar, irie in a vibe I can't ignore. Seashells gleam in fading light, a gust of nectar stirs my core. Rhythm flows from ocean's edge, a heady rush, I'm craving more. They cling to piles that fade, I glide where smoky strands unfold. The quiet lifts in sacred waves, a swooning fire that Jah beholds. Spark of just shore lights my way, past the din to a brighter day. Rasta joy burns, no bounds to break, lost in a haze that makes me shake. The chatter falls as I climb free, steeped in a whiff that sets my glee. Each breath ablaze, I'm swept to soar, irie in a vibe I can't ignore.
this rhythm soothing through my frame. They grab for empty gains. I glide where heady fumes reclaim. Whiff of jazzy art sets me still, past the noise to a Rasta will. Irie peace flows, no ties to mend, lost in a scent where cares descend. The racket fades as I breathe slow, wrapped in a glow that Jah bestow. Each puff a balm, I'm free to rest, held in a calm where I'm blessed. Their huts stand firm in starlit shade. A puff of nectar warms my soul. A beat sways soft beneath the dark, a quiet rush that keeps me whole. They chase their crumbling stacks, I drift where smoky coils unwind. The silence blooms with sacred ease, a soothing lift that Jah designed. A whiff of jazzy art sets me still, past the noise to a Rasta will. Irie peace flows, no ties to mend, lost in a scent where cares descend. The racket fades as I breathe slow, wrapped in a glow that Jah bestow. Each puff a balm, I'm free to rest, held in a calm where I'm blessed. Stars twinkle over swaying stalks, a velvet night hugs the open land. A wisp of balmy haze takes flight, reeling me to a sacred stand. I walk where the grains pulse soft, their rhythm vibing through my heart. They hunt for barren gains, I glide where heady fumes impart. Drift of Jah's field lights me up, past the noise to a Rasta cup. Irie sparks fly, no ties to chain, lost in a whiff that heals the pain. The bustle fades as I rise wide, wrapped in a scent where hopes abide. Each breath a lift, I'm free to shine, crowned in a rush that's pure divine. A puff of spice ignites my core. A beat hums low beneath the stars, a giddy surge I can't ignore. They grab at crumbling stacks I store, where smoky coils entwine. The calm explodes in holy vibes, a swooning blaze that Jah designs. Drift of Jah's field lights me up, past the noise to a Rasta cup. Irie sparks fly, no ties to chain, lost in a whiff that heals the pain. The bustle fades as I rise wide, wrapped in a scent where hope survive. Each breath a lift, I'm free to shine, crowned in a rush that's pure divine. Oh, oh, oh. So I vibe where Jah's stars align, letting the drift unravel their line. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his night eternity.
Steeped in the mist, I rise so bold under his sky where hearts unfold.
Sprawl. A coil of sweet haze drifts up, chanting me to Zion's sacred call. Lounge where the roots vibe deep, their rhythm pulsing through my bones. They kneel to Babylon's cold lure, I rise where fragrant fumes intone. Mists of Jazz garden lift me high, past the lies to a Rasta sky. Freedom flows, no chains to dread, lost in a whiff that clears my head. The grind burns out as I float wide, wrapped in a scent where truth abides. Each breath a hymn, I'm set to glide, irie in a love that won't subside. Vines drip with evening dew, puff of nectar sparks my inner flame. A riddim throbs beneath the green, a heady pull that stakes its claim. They chase the glitter, Babylon spins, I sway where smoky trails ascend. The calm ignites a righteous spark, a swooning peace that Jah defends. Mists of Jazz garden lift me high, past the lies to a Rasta sky. Freedom flows, no chains to dread, lost in a whiff that clears my head. The grind burns out as I float wide, wrapped in a scent where truth abides. Each breath a hymn, I'm set to glide, irie in a love that won't subside. Where Jah's roots grow, letting the mists unravel Babylon show. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his canopy I'm meant to be.
Sunrise spills over the hills, a soft light hums through the air. A wisp of sweet mist drifts near, lifting me beyond the glare. I step light on the earth, feeling a pulse steady and slow. They chase fading shine, but I turn to a deeper flow. Glow in the breeze carries me high, past the noise to a clear sky. Love runs free, no walls in sight, steady in the morning light. Voices fade as I rise above, wrapped in a calm I can't get enough. In a rhythm pure, I find my way, free where the heart can stay. Roots dig deep through the ground, a warm haze sways my way. The beat rolls low and strong, pulling me from the fray. They stack their gold so tall, yet I drift where shadows fade. Silence sings its tune, lifting me where peace is made. Glow in the breeze carries me high, past the noise to a clear sky. Love runs free, no walls purified.